Reverend Peter, I gotta talk to you. Last night I had sex with a teenage blonde and her mother.
Well, it's quite a story, Quagmire, but my church doesn't have confession, so there's really no reason for you to tell me.
Are you kidding? I'm telling everybody. Giggity goo ga! Hey, you ever accidentally masturbate to young pictures of your mom?
Who the starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Well, hello, Liz. Forgive me for pointing.
Quick, I need to borrow your car. I've got a bar mitzvah to stop.
No problem. Let me grab my keys. Here they are. I'm a virgin, Joe. I don't want to die a virgin. Help me, please. Let me have sex with Bonnie.
I guess so. For my friend, on our last day on Earth.
You're a good man, Joe Swanson.
That was your first time?
Oh, I've had sex lots of times. I just wanted to have it again. Screw you.
Who else but Quagmire?
We all know Quagmire. No introduction needed. If there's a crime that exists, chances are he's got his name attached to it somewhere. His list of offenses is so long, it might as well have its own library archive. Today, we're diving into the absolute worst of the worst, the 10 most messed up things Quagmire has ever done. So buckle up, because this ride's about to get disturbing.
Okay.
Number 10. Insurance fraud. Quagmire once proved that a good friend is there in times of need, but in true Quagmire fashion, his way of helping turned into complete chaos. When Peter accidentally hits Quagmire with a lawnmower, sending him straight to the hospital for stitches, Peter and Quagmire stop by Mort's pharmacy on the way home to pick up some bandages. There, Mort confesses that his business is struggling financially.
Hey, Mort, how's it going?
Oh, it's awful, Peter.
What? What's the matter?
The pharmacy's going under. I can barely pay my bills. I can't even afford the real pharmacy music. That's just me up there. Listen. If this is it, ooh-ah, please let me know.
Peter and Quagmire decide to lend a hand. But let's be honest, when these two come up with a plan, disaster is guaranteed.
I got a wicked boner.
Their first idea was a simple promotional stunt. They rented a small plane, attached a giant banner advertising Mort's pharmacy, and flew it around the city, until Quagmire's usual impulses took over. His distraction led them straight into a near-death experience, and in the chaos, the banner detached.
Jeez, that was a close one.
Yeah, but at least nobody got hurt.
It drifted through the air before slamming onto the windshield of a school bus, causing it to veer off course and plummet into a river. Let's just say it wasn't the kind of publicity Mort had in mind.
Goldman's Pharmacy. Now that could be a good place to get new shoes for my dog.
With their first plan literally sinking, they moved on to a second, even worse idea.
Well, and I say, screw the bastards. Let's burn the place down.
Somehow, their plan worked. The fire was ruled an accident caused by a short circuit, and the insurance company paid up.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for your loss, but the good news is your insurance will be covering all of your damages.
But as always, crime doesn't pay for long. Joe Swanson took up the case and investigated it with all the evidence. Thanks to Peter's big mouth, all three of them ended up in jail.
A pocket dial voicemail from Peter on the night of the fire.
Oh my God, look at that fire we started, Quagmire and Mort. You know who I don't miss is Joe.
That's a piece of evidence that hurts all of us.
But let's not forget the bigger picture. Beyond the fraud, Quagmire was at the center of that disastrous bridge incident. Whether you call it reckless endangerment or mass murder, one thing's for sure, he's lucky if insurance fraud is the only thing he gets locked up for.
Peter, what's going on? Is it true? Did you really burn down Mort's pharmacy?
Hi, Lois. Hi.
Number 9. Faking his own death. Who would have thought this lifelong bachelor would ever settle down? I mean, come on. It's Quagmire we're talking about. When Peter hires a maid named Joan for a week, on her last day, Peter decides to make the most of it.
So you'll hang on to that?
Yeah, sure. This is weird. Am I supposed to eat this?
Sorry, Meg. But while everyone else is just there for the show, Quagmire has an entirely different reaction. He takes one look at Joan and falls head over heels.
Hey, Quagmire, is that a banana in your pocket or a erection in your pocket?
Without wasting time, Quagmire asks Joan out, And before you know it, their date turns into a full-blown musical romance montage. The next thing we see, he's down on one knee at the beach, popping the question.
Will you marry me?
Of course I will. Nothing would make me happier than to be Mrs. Quagmire.
Soon after, they're officially husband and wife. But just when it looks like Quagmire has turned over a new leaf, reality, or rather Lois's cleavage, snaps him out of it. Panic sets in as he realizes the massive mistake he's made. With no way out, Quagmire comes up with the only plan he can, faking his own death. They stage a death video so bad it looks more like a failed comedy skit. When that plan flops, Quagmire takes matters into his own hands and dramatically dies right in front of Joan.
Heart attack!
Glenn, sweetheart, is he all right?
No, he's dead. I can tell I'm a cop.
A full funeral is held in his honor, with Quagmire lying in the coffin, ready to be sealed in cement for good. Just before the grave is permanently closed, Peter steps in at the last second and stops the funeral, saving Quagmire from a very real death.
Zombie!
But someone had to go that day, and it ended up being Joan Quagmire.
Hey, Death, can you leave that body here for another 5 minutes?
That's Quagmire.
Number 8, Quagmire's Revenge. They say revenge is a dish best served cold, and Quagmire made sure Peter got a taste of it, whether he liked it or not. It all started when Peter, Quagmire, and Joe went on a hunting trip. In typical Peter fashion, he decided to prove his gun was on safety by shooting Quagmire in the arm. What followed was an all-out argument.
Now this is a gun without a safety. Quite the difference, huh?
Damn it, Peter, you son of a bitch, you shot me!
And poor Joe found himself caught in the middle, forced to pick a side. He chose Quagmire, leaving Peter completely abandoned. And when we say abandoned, we mean completely. Even his own shadow ditched him and joined Quagmire's side.
Well, looks like it's just you and me, Shadow.
Feeling guilty, Peter decided to make amends the only way he knew how, by offering Quagmire a chance to shoot him back in the arm. In Peter's mind, Quagmire should have gracefully declined and forgiven him on the spot. But Quagmire wasn't about to let it slide. He forced Peter to hand him the gun.
Look, I was trying to do the
I
decent
put that
thing
bullet in your
like
arm,
you see in a
Peter.
movie. Ah, son of a bitch!
It's over. We're all friends again.
That should have been the end of it. But Quagmire wasn't satisfied. Instead of stopping there, he took things to another level and shot Peter in the head, leaving him with permanent cognitive damage.
Am I told you that we're all friends again?
Yes, Peter, we were just talking about it.
You're gonna take me to the zoo and roll me around.
For Peter, it was a clear case of tit for tat. But for Quagmire, he turned a simple act of revenge into something far worse.
Nothing got settled. You shot him. I'm the one who has to shoot him.
Number 7, cheating with best friend's wife. There's an old saying, who needs enemies when you have friends? And if anyone proves that true, it's Quagmire. When Peter invites the gang for a day out on his boat, everything seems normal, until Quagmire, while fishing, accidentally launches a fish straight into Loretta's chest. Or, well, whatever you want to call it. That moment somehow sparks something unexpected, and before long, an affair is brewing.
Well, we'll have to do this again sometime.
You name the time and the place, little Nick.
Oh, you did. Huh?
The next day, Peter and Brian find Loretta having a little too much fun with Quagmire, which was absolutely expected.
What was that?
Shut up and put some more of that sugar in my bowl.
When Peter and Brian break the news to Cleveland, he goes straight after Quagmire for destroying his marriage. And honestly, who could blame him? The betrayal ran deep. In the end, Cleveland forgives him. But let's be real, after something like that, no one should ever trust Quagmire with anything. Not with friends, not with relationships, and definitely not with children. Number 6, Quagmire's perfect date. When Tom Tucker announces that The Bachelorette is coming to Quahog in search of male contestants, there's really only one person who would jump at the chance.
Oh, hey, Brian. I gotta get on that show. Come on, I'll do anything.
Anything?
Nope, none in here either.
Okay, good.
So can I be on The Bachelorette?
Yeah, good night.
The very first thing we see, Quagmire caught with his pants down, doing God knows what.
Giggity, 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 giggity.
Dude, put your pants on.
Shut up!
But things take an even darker turn when he lands a private date with the show's host, Brooke Roberts. Instead of enjoying a normal, romantic evening like a decent human being, Quagmire does what Quagmire does best. He drugs her, hoping to take full advantage of the situation. Fortunately, there's one major flaw in his plan. He forgot that the entire world is watching.
I guess your date's over. Good night, Brooke. Thanks for a lovely evening.
Quagmire. Some things never change.
Gwen.
Number 5. Quagmire's father. Adding this to the list honestly makes my skin crawl, but when it comes to Quagmire, nothing is off limits.
Yeah, you like this, Principal Goodrich? Huh?
It all starts when Quagmire buys a laptop from a tech store, only to crash it almost immediately with an overwhelming amount of viruses. And let's be real, we all know exactly how that happened.
It's frozen. Oh my god, it crashed. The whole thing just crashed. Jeez, Quagmire, calm down. We'll figure it out.
No, Peter, the whole thing's fried. I can't even. Oh, damn it! What the hell?
Hey, you clicked accept.
He returns to the store to get it fixed and meets a tech specialist named Sonia. As luck would have it, she happens to be into the same kind of content that wrecked his laptop.
Wow, so you're into that kind of stuff too?
Uh-huh.
Sparks fly instantly, and one thing leads to another. Their relationship quickly escalates into full-blown public displays of affection, along with every kind of kink imaginable. But just when you think Quagmire has done it all, he takes things to a level so disturbing that even he should have drawn the line. Sonia makes an unthinkable request. She wants Quagmire to sleep with his own father, who by this point has transitioned into a woman.
I want you to have sex with your father.
What?
Yep, and I'm gonna watch.
Hi, Glenn.
And while any sane person would have shut that idea down immediately, Quagmire, after a little hesitation, actually goes through with it.
Did you enjoy your stay at the Marriott?
No, I did not.
As if that wasn't horrifying enough, he later drops the ultimate bombshell.
My dad told me he's pregnant.
Number 4. Animal abuse. Since we're already talking about Quagmire's father, let's dive even deeper into this bizarre chapter of his life. After Quagmire's dad transitioned into a woman, the entire town was unaware of her new identity. That is, until Brian unknowingly became the first victim of the situation. Without realizing who she was, Brian ended up having a romantic night with her in a hotel room. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
You know, we are in a hotel. And I'm in room 406. Go on ahead, I'll settle up. Put it on 406.
Stewie revealed to Brian that the woman he had just been with was none other than Quagmire's father.
Oh man, what do we call him now? We still call him Dan?
No, and I'm not crazy about the name change.
What is it, like Danielle or Dana?
No, Ida.
Meanwhile, on the other side of town, Quagmire's dad, now identifying as Ida, expressed newfound feelings for Brian, believing she had finally found love.
Oh my god, Glenn, he's amazing. I couldn't be happier.
Really? What's his name?
When he finally tracked him down, hiding under a bed like a terrified mutt, Quagmire showed no mercy. He dragged Brian out and gave him the beating of a lifetime, leaving him bruised and barely standing.
Hey. Your dad.
While many would argue Brian had it coming, there's no denying one simple fact. Quagmire, in his rage, just assaulted an animal. And legally speaking, that's a serious felony.
You know what? You're just jealous because I found a real woman.
Number 3, lost daughter. This world is full of people, but somehow an alarming number of them seem to be connected to Quagmire.
Giraffity! Yeah, see, that's not mine.
As always, he meets a woman, turns on the charm, and before you know it, he's asking her to dance. One thing leads to another, and soon they're heading to a hotel for some of Quagmire's usual business. But this time, He almost made the biggest mistake of his life. Just as things are about to get started, the woman casually drops a single word, giggity.
Wait, did you just say giggity?
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I just blurt that out when I get excited.
Acting purely on instinct, he conducts an on-the-spot DNA test, and it's confirmed. She's his daughter.
What is it, Glenn? What's wrong?
You're my daughter!
Oh my god!
Quagmire unknowingly hit on, danced with, and nearly hooked up with his own flesh and blood. If there was ever a moment to reassess his life choices, this was it. What a mess. What a shame. What a quagmire.
Okay, I gotta go. I'm taking Courtney to her first WNBA game. I got courtside seats. They're way in the back, but I'm sitting next to Courtney. I got dad jokes now. See ya, friends.
Number 2, hitting on best friend's daughter. Quagmire has already betrayed Cleveland, and now it's Peter's turn. And no, not with Lois, with Meg.
Did you have sex with my daughter?
What? Come on, Peter.
Did you have sex with my daughter?
Peter, trust me, it's not happening.
At this point, it's safe to say this guy really can't be trusted around anyone, especially kids.
Hey, where's that pinky going, huh? Where's he going? What's he doing? Get back here. There you go.
When Meg turns 18, her birthday party is about as depressing as expected. No one shows up except him, Quagmire.
Well, Peter, a little birdie told me that today is Meg's birthday.
You giving me credit?
Yeah, I just told him.
I'm the one who told him.
And trust me, he wasn't there for the cake. What starts as some unsettling flirtation quickly escalates. He begins texting Meg, weird messages, ones no grown man should ever be sending to an 18-year-old. Somehow, he even manages to take her on a date, sitting through a whole movie just to get closer to her. But the real nightmare begins when he lures Meg to his secluded cabin.
Oh, good luck to them.
Peter!
Oh, right, let's go.
There, he fully indulges in his twisted fantasy, preparing to make his final move. And if things had gone any further, who knows what would have happened? Fortunately, Peter, of all people, comes through at the last moment and rescues Meg from an unspeakable fate.
Meg, get in the car. We're going home.
I'm not going home. I'm 18 and you can't tell me what to do anymore.
Meg, I'm only going to say this once. You may be an adult, but you're still my daughter. And it's my job to protect you from errant wieners. So I don't care how old you are, you're going to do what I say and get in the damn car!
Yes, Daddy.
It's not often Peter gets to be the hero, but this time, he actually did something right. As for Quagmire, looks like he'll have to wait a few more seasons before taking another shot.
If you ever touch my daughter again, I will cut your thing off and feed it to Brian.
Okay.
And Peter and I get this cabin for 1 weekend a month. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Peter, I got us the cabin!
Number 1, keeping slaves. Quagmire is many things. An addict, an offender, a liar, but apparently we can add slave owner to that list as well. And let's be honest, we all know these slaves weren't brought in to do housework. The horrifying truth comes out when Peter accidentally backs his truck into Quagmire's car, popping open the trunk and revealing something no one was ready to see.
Hey, จะไปไหนมานี่ยี่ดอกกูจ่ายหนุนไปแล้วกี่กอกกูตกลงกับพ่อมึงทำไมไม่เจ้าดำ
A group of women, all in two-piece bikinis crammed inside. With his car wrecked, Peter offers to drive him to the airport. But just when it seems like the situation couldn't get any worse, Peter crashes into Quagmire's garage, only to unleash even more captives.
Maya, I am so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
We can go after them.
Don't worry about it. They're tagged. Just get me to the airport.
At this point, it's less of a scandal and more of an international crime scene. And if all of that wasn't bad enough, Quagmire somehow still manages to one-up himself. While his friends are literally stranded on a plane waiting for him to rescue them, he's busy having fun with Stewardess. Because in Quagmire's world, nothing, not even human lives, comes before his needs.
Let us forever remember this beautiful young woman, taken from us in the bloom of youth, yet as unspoiled as when she was born.
Who else but Quagmire?
So if you like this content, please like and subscribe because
I'm Zach Sawyer, and I go where I'm needed.